We already got her up to level 40, so we're just going to continue on from there. Boom, 50, let's go. And now we already need to fight some of the new Electro Oceanid, which I wanted to do anyway, because, you know, new boss, pretty cool. I was so pleasantly surprised how easy these are to farm, after, of course, the subjectively annoying quest to get rid of the lightning barrier on that island. Just with my own world and a little bit of Bones' world, we got more than enough to get her all the way to 90. So, I mean, since she doesn't have any even artifacts on right now, I'm not sure if I should actually be using her yet, but I guess we'll try just for the... Just for the sake of it. In fact, this guy is immune to Electro, so I really shouldn't have used her here. All in all, though, I actually prefer the, well, I mean, it's called Thunder Manifestation, but I think I like Electro Oceanid more, so that's what I'm gonna call it. I think I prefer the Electro Oceanid to the, Ocean Oceanid. It's faster to kill, that's for sure. Nice, we got 3. That's good. Got that 3rd star going up to level 60. I've actually been thinking about limiting my initial showcases to level 70. Because I think this is the more popular, like, mid-game option to stop at before, you know, investing into 80 and 90. Because at 70, you get their final passive talent. Might be better? I don't know. Leave your thoughts. While I was live streaming the other day, a lot of people were telling me that she doesn't need the electro damage bonus goblet. This is the only thing I've given her so far. Because one of her talents, I believe Enlightened One, we'll get that soon. She'll get an electro damage bonus based off of her energy recharge. I don't know why more electro damage bonus would be bad, though. They are saying to go attack goblet, which, like, I don't know, maybe once you get to a certain amount of electro damage bonus, I don't know all the nitty gritty details or if she will have some kind of diminishing return with electro damage bonus, but I wouldn't think so because, you know, it's just a percentage up. So with 100% electro damage bonus, you're doing twice as much electro. That's how I understand it. It would be kind of weird if there's anything else. We do have her signature weapon, but I don't think I'll be able to do much with it because, like her books, the weapon mats, the Electro Oceanid is obviously open every day, but I mean, when we want to raise her, then we kind of have to use resin on that also. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to use her with Engulfing Lightning today. We might have to, I don't know, Staff of Homa really doesn't fit, honestly. At all. Like, this is really her weapon. Perfect for her in every way. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually complete this quest fully, so the Electro Oceanid isn't even in my book right now. I was checking to see when it's gonna revive, but I guess I should finish the quest first. Alright, yeah, basically just had to talk to them, and now we can actually see the Electro Oceanid icon on the map. I guess it is kind of a contradiction, because Oceanid kind of represents, you know, hydro or water. So Electro Oceanid is kind of an oxymoron in a way, but I don't want to call it Thunder Manifestation. That's too many syllables. Oh god, I have some kind of mark on me. It's usually dead by this point, but it's being annoying. Well, let me just kill it before it does anything weird. This is why I don't understand boss mechanics. Sadly, I only got 2 this time. What's this feather? Meh. While we're waiting for Electronid to revive, we're going to talk about her artifacts. I'm going to assume Emblem of Severed Fate is, like, the set for her, because to me it sounds perfect. You know, more energy recharge, which is kind of like the main thing about her kit, plus ult damage, which when she does her ult, you know, all of her basic attacks are going to count as ult damage. There's another thing I wanted to try out to see if increasing her normal attack will increase her ult damage. We're going to do a little test later. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I do have a full set. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we need energy recharge here, and we don't have a super good energy recharge Sans. We have 2 to choose from here, but they're both kind of meh-ish. I actually don't know if she will need energy recharge, because that's what she gets from her weapon once it's fully raised. That'll be quite some. She'll get some when she does her ult, 30%, and she gets some every time you ascend her. Already going to 195 there, so I don't know. Like, I guess to eventually get that 80% attack bonus from Engulfing Lightning, then yeah, you're probably going to need a lot of energy recharge. Yeah, actually after thinking about the math, you would need, I think, 400 energy recharge to get the full bonus. So that in itself is going to be very hard to obtain. I'm still not sure why the attack goblet though, because, I mean, all that attack bonus that she's getting from her weapon is not going to really help the goblet. The main stat attack bonus only attaches onto her base attack. This 80% attack boost isn't going into her base attack. So unless she has a supernaturally high base attack just from leveling, yeah, I'm just not sure. For now, we probably are going to keep her with the electro damage bonus goblet anyway, because we don't have much of a choice. This goblet actually has pretty decent substats here, crit damage, energy recharge, and the one attack one I do have is absolute garbage. Anyway, 2 more storm beads, meh, circlet. Considering Emblem doesn't say anything about after 100%, it seems like you would need 300 total to take full advantage of the 4-piece set. Honestly, I think just via weapons, her ascension, the weapon passive where she gets 30% more, the 20% from Emblem, I don't know if she even needs an energy recharge sands to take advantage of this, but that might be what we end up going with anyway. I have like 4 energy recharge sands, but they're all pretty horrible. I'll raise this one to 4 to see what the 4th sub is. HP, so I'm done with that. Flat Def got boosted on this one. I'll try and make her better, like with the God Mode showcase, but yeah. Back to Electronid for now. Come on, 3. Yes. Potentially solid little gladiator flower there. What do we got now? Ooh, another 3? Hey, we might be able to ascend her to 70. That'd be cool. Yeah, here we go. New talent, Enlightened one. 216 energy recharge currently. And level 70. Dang. We would need 10 more for 80. We also have to raise her talents, of course, and I want to see what they actually do. So the skill damage, coordinate, okay, yeah. I'd say that's all pretty important, and elemental burst damage, 0.24 per energy. Yeah, I'd say that's all important. Again, I do want to test her basic real quick, because if her basic doesn't increase her ult damage, which would be kind of weird considering the ult has all of its own multipliers, but I want to make sure, and if it doesn't, then I'm probably going to leave normal attack alone, because how I plan to use her would be kind of different than how I use anyone else, which is essentially, you know, using her E, getting all those stacks, and then swapping to her to do her ult, and then of course using her as a sort of main DPS in ult mode, but then once her ult is gone, swapping to my supports again, and then refilling her like Omen stacks stuff. And then of course raising her ult increases like everything here, so that's kind of important as well, I would say. It all goes up pretty subtly. I mean, this Muso no Hitotachi base goes up quite a lot, but it already starts high, so yeah, that makes sense. So we can get both skills to 6. I guess that is the big difference from, you know, 70 to 80, because once you get them to 80, you can have like level 8 talents. So what I want to do now is test this before I raise it. And I would say the easiest way to do that is just to go in solo versus Masanori to make sure we don't have any weird buffs going on that I didn't think about. So I'm just going to go ahead and use her ult and start basic attacking. So we can see that, yeah, we can see numbers there. Maybe I'll just try and do some basics. It's gone already, dang. On the 2-minute Masanori, please. There we go. We're just gonna start with the ult here. So 1700 with a critical, 1737. Yeah, so I'm just doing basics for now. The first hit, 1737. So now I'm going to level this up 1 time, which should be enough to see a different number. So I'm seeing a 1737. It wouldn't be the exact same number if her basic did anything, I guess. I mean, I figured it'd be that way, but again, just wanted to make absolutely sure. So I'm probably not gonna mess with her basic too much, honestly. Actually, I think what we're going to do is go to Favonius Lance for now. I think this is another good pick for her, and since this is kind of like the more free-to-play showcase anyway, I think I'd like to see what she can do with this. We will go ahead and get that to R5 as well, I suppose, which might not be as free-to-play now, but it is a 4-star weapon at least. So yeah, honestly, it's gonna take me a while yet to fully ascend her and her weapon anyway, so let's just go ahead and see what she can do as is. Can she handle Spiral Abyss at level 70? Of course, the Blessing of the Abyssal Moon fits Raiden Shogun perfectly. Whole party gets 20% attack boost, up to 3 stacks for every ultimate used. I guess I should take a look at her overall stats right now. They're not very impressive, to be honest. 1700 attack, 50 crit rate, 94 crit damage, 223 energy recharge, and 96 electro damage bonus. She actually gets a lot of electro damage bonus from this. I didn't do the math, but yeah, it's a pretty decent amount, which means I really probably should try and get an energy recharge sans here for sure. I'm still on the fence about the goblet, and yeah, I would assume crit rate or crit damage for circlet as usual. I am having a pretty hard time deciding the team though. I have heard Beto would be a pretty good pair with Raiden Shogun, but mine is obviously not raised yet. Could be a video for another day, but I really wanted to have Benny in there as well. Raiden Shogun's ultimate doesn't get influenced by C6 Benny. It's like, This is my chance. So I guess no Zhongli for now. Ooh, and we get energy recharge plus 20 here. All right, but this is my first time really trying to play with her. So let's see. We're just gonna start with the E here, I guess. And then start doing some ults to charge that up. I guess Shimenawa Hu Tao is a little bit less good for this in particular. It's almost fully charged, maybe with this next Binny burst. And then we're going to go to Shogun, and I guess just go ahead and do her Q. See what we got going on here. Oh yeah, wow, that's actually some pretty decent damage there, honestly. Like 10k, and she attacks really fast as well. Plus, of course, all the passive damage she is doing from her E as well. Can't forget about that. I haven't really been paying attention to it though. So again, just gonna start with her E real quick, start doing some others. Gonna go back to Binny real quick to finish that off, and then go ahead and let's see what's going on. Oh, the Electro dude, is that the only one? Oh, well, that guy has a shield already. Yeah, okay, that didn't turn out super well, but yeah. Does this ring stay with you through Abyss floors? Because we have it about half full again. Seems like it does not, unfortunately. All right, I think we can go ahead and do this again. Oh yeah, there was a charge there. Oh man, it's even hard to see, but yeah. I mean, I am only looking at her damage right now, but of course she is more than just a damage dealer. I want to see what her test run stats are like. Yeah, almost 300 energy charge, of course. Engulfing Lightning obviously helps with that quite a bit. Oh, interesting. She has Thundering Fury and Emblem of Severed Fate. I would still think 4-piece Emblem would be better though. I mean, you can get a lot of extra damage out of her ult. She also gives a pretty nice ult damage bonus to everyone else after using her E for this 25 seconds, which is, at least at level 8 here on the trial run, is almost 0.3% per energy. So it's gonna be a good like 20, 25, maybe up to 30% bonus ult damage just from that. Already really cool. I gotta say, she is one of the most loaded characters. Like, there are so many things to think about with her. But yeah, it was pretty insane. When I was doing the trial run before, you know, I knew even less than I do now about how she works. And I was just wondering why all of them over there were, kept getting their burst so fast. And yeah, that's just part of how she is. Like, all 3 of them have their burst already a few seconds into the trial run, and all their bursts are more powerful because of this E, you know? Now I can go back to it, and this should be more powerful now as well. Okay, it's probably the bear. I remember I did a joke video a while ago where Barbara's ult is going around one-shotting all the bosses. And it kind of looked like that happened here, but it was actually Shanling's bear. But yeah, unfortunately, mine is not that great right now. I'm still impressed with her, but like a lot more for her support capabilities rather than just her raw damage. Like, her damage is not bad at all, considering she's level 70 with level 6 talents and a level 84 star weapon, you know? I'm already super impressed considering she does have a lot of support too. A good amount of burst boost for your supports, a lot of energy recharge for them. One thing Bones was saying while she was playing the trial run with Raiden Shogun was like, well, it's cool that everyone can have their bursts so fast, but, you know, bursts still have a cooldown. And I was like, yeah, actually, that is kind of a thing. What's the point of having full energy all the time if you can't do them because of cooldown? Well, my friends, all you need to do is get her to C6, because at C6, you can reduce everyone's cooldown by, I guess, 5 seconds every time Raiden Shogun does her burst. Pretty pog. Man, I can imagine, though. Basically, the whole game would be burst animation simulator. I guess that'll pretty much do it. I know there wasn't a ton of showcase or anything, but this is more for my first impressions about her and just raising her in general. Hopefully I can get the God Mode Showcase up this week. Until then, make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you have any other tips or suggestions, you know, for builds or playstyles or teams or what have you, make sure to drop them in the comments. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.